we are going to head into some world news. We're going to be going around the globe. We're going to be stopping in Ireland. We are going to be stopping in Finland. Let's see, Italy, Spain, Peru, and so much more. So let's get our passports ready on this. I am so corny. But I make no apologies for it. Like, I love being corny, and I love corny. I think that's one of the reasons why I love my dad so much. We're always like giving like dad jokes back to each other, and we just drive my mom crazy. So I will always be my most authentic self. I love it. I will make no apologies. So bring on the corny, get your passports ready, as I almost knocked down one of my lighting rigs. It has been one of those kinds of days, just crazy. So the first stop we are going to make is Ireland. In case you guys missed this, this is some interesting news. I definitely think that this is really cool. Scotland is doing something very, very similar, but with only particular castles, whereas Ireland is talking actual islands. So here we go. What does that mean? Let's dive right on in. Ireland is willing to pay you up to $90,000 to move to one of their islands and inhabit it, as well as a grant of up to $92,000 total for you to refurbish derelict homes. I think this is so crazy cool. Talk about starting a new life, but if you're prepared for it. A lot of these are Gaelic speaking islands, and they're trying to just keep the population up and keep the heritage going, and I think that that's super amazing. For more information on this, you can go to this super long website. I'm going to read it out to you. You can put this on replay in case you are super interested. You are going to go to, and this is all one, by the way, so here we go, gov.ie/en/policy-a7188-hour-living-islands/#. Talk about somebody needs like better work on their website. But that is the website I was able to copy and paste for you guys if you want more information on the movement from Ireland called Our Living Islands. gov.ie/en/policy-information/a7188-hour-living-islands/#. Moving right along, the next stop we were going to make is Italy. Italy boasts this crazy cool, really expensive restaurant called Solo per due, and it basically means just for two. And that isn't something, you know, a cute little saying. No, it literally is literal. Their restaurant boasts being the world's smallest restaurant, where it has only seating for two. It is a very romantic, very high-end, posh space where two guests get a view of an ancient Roman villa to go with their fine dining experience of these super pluffed up chairs, fireworks, flaming outdoor candles, and so much more. If you want champagne or the world's top wines and flowers, that'll cost you extra. Dining here, I apologize again with my headphones being weird. I don't know. They have a mind of their own today. The dinner will get you at least a minimum of $500. So not only is it the world's smallest restaurant, it is also going to cost you a pretty penny, but this sounds absolutely adorable. Next stop is Finland. I am really starting to enjoy Finland. Growing up, I actually knew a wrestler who was wrestling in New England who was from Finland. So he was actually like a dual citizen, so it was really cool. Apparently in Finland, the island of, hopefully I'm saying this right, Tamio in Finland is encouraging its tourists to, you know, put their phone away and be present in the moment. I think this is actually pretty cool, considering that, you know, today's generations are all about, you know, if you don't post about it, did it happen? Well, Finland is trying to challenge that and make people live more in the moment and be present in the world instead of being addicted to their phone. They are actually declaring themselves a phone-free zone. In case you are interested and you can find out more information, you can look up Ulko Tamio, ULCO-TAMMIO in Finland. Really kind of cool. Next stop is a trip around the world. In case you weren't already exhausted by Ireland, Italy, and Finland, I have what is referred to as the Oscars of the fine dining world. Apparently there is a list every year that is the top 50 best restaurants awards. and they go around the world finding the best restaurants and putting them on the top 50 list and giving them an award. This is really, really cool. The list was recently debuted and released here in Valencia, Spain, and it boasts the 50 best restaurants from over 24 territories on 5 continents, with 12 restaurants making their first ever appearance on this list. So huge congratulations. And what's very, very interesting is this year is the first year that Lima, Peru earned more slots than any other city on the list. They are in the #1 position, spoiler alert, and they're in the number 6th, 28th, and 47 on this list. No other city was able to get 4. One city came close, being London, which had 3 restaurants appear on the top 50 list, but they were 1 spot short of tying Lima, Peru. Coming in at #1 is a restaurant called Central, and it is in Lima, Peru, and they are the #1 top restaurant in the world. Also making not making, but also on the list are Barcelona, Spain, which has Disfrutar, and they got Lido 84 and Gardone Riviera, Italy. You've also got Table by Bruno Verhaas in Paris. Paris got 4 slots in this top 50 list. Italy got 5 slots, London 3, Bangkok 2, and New York 2. What's really, really cool is one of the winners in New York is actually labeled the highest climber on the list. They went from number 33 in the top 50 in 2022 to number 8 in the 2023 list. So that's a huge congratulations to everyone working at Atomics in New York. If you want to stop by there and see exactly why they made it on the top 50 best restaurants around the world, you can go over to ATOMIX and eat some food and find out for yourself. Really, really cool. The other restaurant from New York that made it onto the list was Le Bernardine. So super cool. Also, places making it onto the list were Brazil, Dubai, Mexico, Singapore, Denmark, Austria, Argentina, Japan, Portugal, Switzerland, Chile, Sweden, Slovenia, Colombia, Belgium, Germany, China, and more. Really, really cool. So huge congratulations to everybody involved. That is super awesome. And for anybody who wants to check out the full list in its entirety, you can go to a much better website here, theworlds50best.com, for the full list. And I say happy eating. That is the world news for this week. We made some really epic stops, including Ireland, Italy, Brazil, and so much more.